Antoine, you never told us about your year, how you felt 2020 was.
Oh, 2020. 2020 was a lot of stuff. But for the most part, all things considered, came out the other side okay. We got another dog in 2020, had my first kid in 2020. Hey. That was like coinciding with like a lot of the COVID stuff. So there's always something to look forward to at the end of the year. But you take this time, we do the show more consistently. I was able to give it more focus when it came to like how we present it and release it. Spend a little bit more time at home. I was hoping to save more money. Somehow that did not happen. I don't know how that didn't happen.
And with Jeff Bezos. Yeah. That dude got everybody's money all the time.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos is holding my money for me.
He's going to give it back to you next year.
You'll get it back.
But yeah, all things considered. I mean, I'm, again, not super political guy, but I will say I was and still continue to be befuddled, amazed, confused, awestruck at just the political situation on whole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And thank you for the congratulations on the baby, chat. Appreciate it.
That's my dukes. What's got you befuddled about the political situation? Do you, not to go too deep into it?
In a weird way, I feel like we all should take some sort of lesson about what's possible and what you're capable of by looking at this president. To say that someone like this could be there for 4 years. Do you think that you could have been there for 4 years?
Looking at him, yes.
Right. Looking at him, yes.
He gave everybody hope. Anybody could be president. That's one thing he showed us, is if you can do what he did and get in, if all you got to do is get in. If you get in, you can stay for at least one term. Just don't admit anything. Fire everybody, and that will get you 4 years. That's the truth.
So there's some sort of job or project or milestone you're trying to achieve, but you're worried that you're not ready. Look at this president. You're probably able to ride it out for some sort of term on this thing, where people are sick of you.
It's
I want to try to take that lesson.
The most unprepared.
Completely. That used to be me when I
prepared at any job.
Before I became a nurse, I used to think people in IT made all the money in the company that I worked for. I was like, man, I could just like fake it and be an IT person. Like they could hire me, and then it would take them about a month to figure out that I wasn't that great, and I could have a couple of checks. Like before they got rid of me, I could probably like pay off a few debts, and then they were like, "Yeah, you're right. The jig is up. I know nothing," and then I relinquished the job.
I legit think that's what people really do. They'll take a job, faking their way into it. Maybe they'll learn it on the job, maybe they won't, but they'll try to coast under the radar as long as possible, where someone realizes that they shouldn't be there.
It shouldn't be there.
We cut to an office with a bunch of IT people working on computers. Hey, Tandy, can I see your office for a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, great office. Oh, I like your plants.
Thank you.
Nice view too. Nice window. Look, you can see the parking lot. You
can. I actually want to talk about your work performance here.
Okay, great. Hey, how about you want a cup of coffee? I said, you got a great Keurig back there. Let me.
I just made a fresh cup. It's
okay. You good? Okay. All right.
Yeah. I want to talk about your work performance here in the last few weeks.
Okay.
I've noticed you been sitting at your desk, but you haven't actually turned your computer on yet.
Mm-hmm.
At all. You've been here for 2 weeks. You have not turned your computer on.
Right.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah. Listen, I am. I don't just jump into a job. Okay. I've got several phases that I go in. First, I become comfortable with the surroundings. That means like the physical environment, the chairs, the desk. Then second level is with the people that I'm around, and I'm really just getting into that groove of getting to know the people. And then third, I begin to produce the work that I've been hired for. So right now I'm just at level 2. I'm gonna go to lunch with Bob and Tim. So I'm getting to know those guys. I'm getting really
I
comfortable.
thought you went to lunch an hour ago. You're taking a second lunch?
Yeah. Well, the first lunch was with Zelda and Frank. You know, they like an early lunch, but the other guys, they like a later lunch. So I'm gonna go with them. I mean, it's really team building. You know, not so much that I need to eat twice, but yeah.
Okay.
And then I am going to.
I gotta confess something. I called you here to fire you, but hearing your process, that actually sounds genius. And I want to give you a promotion, a raise, and have you teach a seminar to the rest of the office here. I think we're way more productive if we took your approach to work.
I'm telling you, because a lot of people just come in, turn on the computer, they produce, but they don't make the connections. I make the connections first, and then get into the productivity.
I hear that. I don't make connections. That's why my kids hate me. My wife, I think our marriage is falling apart. Maybe if I apply some of this stuff, to improve my life and everything in the office here.
Yeah, you could. As a matter of fact, what's your lunchtime? I mean, you and I haven't bonded. I can definitely, after I go to lunch with the other two guys, I can pencil you in. I'm good for a late lunch, like 4.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait till you get back.
We cut to a month or two later when she has a couple of people. She's managing a couple of people in the IT department. Hey, Tandy, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
So I need a little help here.
Okay.
One of the people in the building brought in this printer. I need to replace the toner in it, but I'm unfamiliar with this model. And I figured someone in your position, you've probably seen printers like this before. So I was wondering, I have the ink drum here. I was wondering, how do I open up the printer and remove the old toner cartridge and put in the new stuff?
Yeah, it's a very important step, but I'd like to take it back a few steps. Tell me about the person that brought that printer to you. What was she like? What was she all about?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Didn't take time to get to know her, did you? Didn't?
No. I mean, normally, we get the IT ticket. We got to rotate those things. So, I try to get in and get out. But, now that I think about it, yes, her name was Sandy Scholars.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, she had a photo of her family. It looked like she had 2 kids and a goldfish. Looked like she was a runner. She had some running shoes. How's this going to help me replace the toner, though?
But listen, what I want you to do is get to know her. Okay, you've given me some cursory information about her, but go back to the office. Find out why she runs, how long she's been running. Is it competitive? Is it just for fun? See, if you know those details, then replacing that printer cartridge is going to just pop in your brain like that, because the machines are the people just as much as the people are the machines.
The machines are the people.
They are.
Excuse me, boss.
Yes.
We got a whole building. The Wi-Fi is out. I can't get anybody on the call. You're the head honcho. What are we supposed to do?
Which building is this, John?
The engineering, research and development.
Research and development. Who's the head of that team?
I think it's a guy named Mitch Williams.
You don't know for sure, John. You don't know for sure. How can their Wi-Fi be restored if you don't make that connection with them? How will they even know that their computers work if they don't know that the people working on the computers care? John,
I never thought of it like
exactly. Go get to know the team. That's how you BS your way. And you make people doubt their knowledge in themselves. Like, I know I'm supposed to just put this printer cartridge in. Are you? Is that all you're doing? Did people ask you those questions? Is that really all you're doing? Yeah. No, it's not. You're doing more.